Hey, Keller Williams, Daniel the Tech Trainer here today for kind of a fun one. As you know, there's a bunch of weird stuff happening with MLSs and buyer compensation and the whole nine yards. So I sat down with Jason, the broker in charge, and we discussed how agents would be able to tell people what the buyer compensation is for their listings in a legal way, which it is quite difficult. One of the policies is that, of course, you can't put it in the MLS. You can't have it on a page with a direct IDX feed either. So that makes it a little bit difficult using your agent page, but we found a pretty good workaround. So I'm going to do kind of like multifaceted approach here. So on the command side of things, of course, sign in, and we're going to go down to websites. And we're going to edit agent site. And we're going to switch over to expert mode. All right, so specifically the one that we're going to use is going to be the property landing page. That way everything is pretty much built for us. We just kind of plug in some information. Now up here it does give the option where we can go search for the page that we want. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to type in 2056 Nottingham. Ethiel Estes was nice enough to give me a listing that I could do a demonstration with that she has here. And I'm going to click on it. If nothing pops up picture-wise and such, do the same thing again. Let's see, Nottingham. Let me try this one instead and see if it pops up pictures. Looks more promising. There we go. There's some pictures on this one. Okay. You do have to give it a title. So I'm gonna call this one Nottingham Buyers Compensation. Now, of course, you don't have to do that. You can name it anything you want, but that's just going to be what I'm going to use there. Now, the trick is going to be, we're going to use this featured image video. So I have the listing up over here on a page, and I'm going to find a picture that I want. I think I'm going to use this one here. So I'm just going to grab it. You will probably already have your pictures saved somewhere, but I'm going to save this image. Downloads, cool. All right. And I'm going to come over here to Canva, and you can use your editor of choice. Let's see. Didn't want that in inches. Let's change that out a little bit. 1920 by 1080. All right. And I'm going to throw that picture I just downloaded into it. All right, so we have that there. And I'm just going to throw a text box. And in this particular case, buyer's agent. Let's see. Make that jump out a little bit. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there. Throw an effect on it. Maybe give it a shadow. There we go. Something along those lines. However you want to get the point across of how much you're going to do for the buyer's agent. Yeah, you do you, boo. You can make it as cartoonish as you want. You can make it as professional as you want. But I'm going to utilize being able to change the main image to show buyer's agents what their percentage is. So then I'm just going to download this like any other one. Okay. And let's go back over to our command here. Session, do that. So back over here, custom image. I'm going to do new image. Choose. Upload the one that I did an edit to. Save the image to my account. Hop back out of the images. It now shows up on my little list here, so I can click on that and it shows up as the image that I want to show. Now these particular pages do have a bit more options that you can do. You can make some specifications with the landing page itself, like if you wanted to hide the title or what have you. You can do that. You can also change out how much information is given, like if you want the image carousel, if you want the neighborhood. I'm pretty much just going to leave everything as is here. I think I'm going to be happy with it. So I'm just going to hit save, followed by publish. That's probably me just being a little bit too paranoid about losing files. But let's hit publish here. All right, and up here in the top, it tells me that there is a URL that's generated, Nottingham-buyers-compensation. Now the first part of that's my URL, so in my case it's going to be thedanielmiller.kw.com. In fact, here I'll just go ahead and open that in a new tab. I like to right click and open new tab right off the bat whenever somebody goes to this. That's the first thing they see. Buyer's agent gets 2.5%. It then goes into the details of the house. It gives information about me. It goes into the carousel about the house, location of the house. But the nice thing about this is a static page at this point. Though we pulled information from the IDX feed, we took that information and then stopped there. It's not a live feed anymore. So do keep that in mind. If information changes, you need to hop back in there and change it manually. But at the same time, this, from everything that Jason and I can tell with the rules, this should check all the boxes, and you can still get that point across to buyer's agents interested in that have an interested buyer for your house. At this point, make sure to just copy this URL up here. I would possibly have a QR code that you put on some advertising at the house, so if somebody goes and sees it, they can see it, maybe stick it on the refrigerator or what have you. Put in, whenever you're advertising on Facebook and such, go ahead and put this is the link for the property, so that whenever they go to it, they see what the amount that you're doing for the buyer's agent. Getting the word out there, of course, is going to be difficult, but our hands are legally tied on that section of it. So, yes, this is the best thing that we've been able to find so far. And if we find something better, we will definitely let you know. But I certainly hope that this helps out and that you're able to create it for your listings. Y'all take care.